horror movies that I would effortlessly beat. You can tell by the first frame, it's Chucky. This is one of the things, right? I grew up on Chucky. I feel like Chucky is one of those first introductions to horror for children where it's just like this thing. Like ultimately as an adult, you realize it's a fucking doll. I would never lose to Chucky. And they try to say this thing where it's like, well, he's not just a doll. He's a doll that has the full strength of a grown man. Have you seen the average grown man? The average grown man isn't fucking bench pressing 245 plates. They're not even doing it. So, yeah, let's tap in. Let's see what we got, though. Come on.
Sometimes I watch a horror movie and be like, damn, these dudes dumb as hell. I know they gotta be dumb for the plot to exist, but it's not even like that. You could literally beat them, or at the least, not go out as bad. Like Scream. I don't know how they have so many movies. Ghostface is a normal nigga, same level as a Scooby-Doo villain. You know how fast I would've upped the custom class golden spaz on him? Actually, I just lied. Scooby-Doo villains are actually outscaling him, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Some of them niggas was really like that. But anyways, let me discuss some recent movies I know I could personally beat, or at least get a better ending. Starting off with Obsession, let me just say, this...
I'm not gonna lie, Bear, if you're not gonna play, you gotta pass the controller. If you're not gonna play, pass the controller. I get it. Bear's fucked up in the sense of his character, right? I don't think he's ultimately the worst guy or the worst villain, but ultimately his character, he's pretty fucked up. Especially when he got what he wished for. I think the most messed up part to me is when you get what you wish for, why not just live it up? Why not water it? Like, I feel like his character, yes, like I said, it's messed up, but he allowed it to become this unnatural thing. Where if you seen the first beginning montages where they were lovey-dovey in love, kissing, making out everywhere, having a great time, having a fucking ball. They were doing it all. Why not? Like, why would it be hard in the sense that the girl that you love, you know what I'm saying, love, why would it be hard to stay in that emotion? I don't see why it becomes hard, other than the real Nikki constantly fighting back and shit like that. Then we understand it. But bro, if you're not gonna play, pass the controller. Duh.
Blew my expectations out of the water. It was really good, but the main character named Bear is a moron. Let me explain the plot and what I do differently. You see Bears in a friend group. They be going out to bars, chilling, hanging out, very normal stuff. But Bear likes Nikki, and Sarah likes Bear, and this dude is a real bad man, getting that pum pum, you feel me? Up top, big man. But at the end of the night, Bear ends up taking Nikki home, then chokes confessing to her at the totally young age of 25 teen. He then pulls out a one-wish willow, basically voodoo magic, and wishes that she loves him more than anyone else in the world. Gang. All you had to do was shoot your shot. The worst she can say is no, bruh. Or maybe like, boy, bye. Or take a screenshot and post it to her story.
I'm not gonna lie though, in this universe, like that whole the worst she can say is no shit is dead. It don't exist anymore. Because the worst that she can say, that shit has been upgraded to her saying the most astronomical things. Things that only hurt the character. They hurt the soul. They hurt your confidence. They hurt your willingness to ever even want to put up a shot on a rim again. And these are just things that I'm assuming this movie takes place in today's America. In today's America, you cannot just walk up to any woman and say, "Hey, nice to meet you," or "I like you," or "I'm attracted to you." You can't, because a lot of them they're like it's like a shame kink that some women have. They literally want to put a man in his place. And Nah, Bear.
You jump off a bridge. Kind of valid though, because he genuinely told her, "Have a good night, freaky Nikki." Nigga, do you practice that shot? Have you shot that shot before? Have you ever shot from this range? Nigga, no. But he got blessed by God. She came back and was like, "Bear, do you like me?" And he said who me? What? No. Yeah, nigga, you might actually need that voodoo magic, because you're shooting fully contested reds, bro. But the magic actually worked and turned into a straight freak.
And that's not even a fully contested red, my boy. That's like this nigga is shooting wide open corner threes, red in him. This nigga can't time his free throw. No, like the arena not shaking, none of that. In this moment, brother, she says, do you like me now? Is your time to tell me, brother? That's you're asking, can I get a layup? Fast break. No Bron is behind you. Lay the fucking ball up or pass it. Like, what are we doing?
He was all up in this man's bed, then she just start yelling and freaking out, being weird. Was he worried about this strange behavior though? Nah, nigga was having the time of his life. He was having the type of pictures the news channel shows when a white dude murders his whole family. But shit, just like every man, he had the phase where he hates his girlfriend. He woke up and she's in the corner watching him sleep. Like, bro, it's getting weird. Nigga, run while you can. She's possessed by an e-girl. But in all seriousness, bro, this guy is garbage. He's in bed shaking, being scared of his girl. Gang, she's 120 pounds. You are in zero danger. Throughout the movie though, Nikki turned into a Viltrumite, killing Sarah through a car. She also upped the pull on Ian, but gang, she's just a crazy woman. He could have called the police, or killed her, or killed himself. No one else had to die here. But ultimately, the whole movie could have been avoided if he wasn't a pussy. He ignored every single red flag and showed why he deserved to die. Nikki literally fed this man his own dead cat. But because he used to like her, he should just let it slide, right guys? Or when she stabbed herself in the face. Or when she begged him to kill her, saying it wasn't really her. And this nigga said, "What's so bad about being with me?" Probably that she's not gay.
I feel like it's multiple instances. Like, obviously, if you for the movie to be a movie, these things have to happen. We understand that, but in the beginning, brother, like if you like we're taking this on a serious note, and if you want to avoid a lot of things happening, it's always good to just be honest with how you feel. It's always good. There's ultimately no harm other than to yourself and your character and how you feel and your emotions that truly will get hurt in this scenario. If Bear would have literally just said, "Yes, I do like you," or if Bear would have fucking stuck to the program and got the bitch a fucking crystal necklace like he said that he was going to do, or that like he set out to do, instead of just getting the wish thing because he thought it would be this funny gag thing that him and Nikki could fucking laugh and have coffee over in the morning. Like, no, brother, you went there for a necklace. If I can't find you a good necklace, I ain't getting you shit. Stick to the program. That's what happened. That's what went wrong. You didn't stick to the program.
Dang, like you're just as evil as the evil Nikki. Think about it. He could have stopped most of these deaths if he didn't give Ian the stick and just paid a stranger to do it, or something around those lines. He literally seen $1 billion fall in front of him and didn't think to just pay someone to do it. For $1 billion, bro, I can't even say what I do, bro. Things might get scary. This movie's so easy to beat, it's almost hard to talk about it for any longer. Just don't be Bear and you'll survive this. Now, Backrooms. This one was also really good in my opinion. I didn't know shit coming into this, but I gotta say, man, it was great. But
I still don't know shit about like I've heard of the concept about the Backrooms, and I know that like there was like games on Roblox and shit about it, but I still don't know really much to like the lore about it, and I still haven't even watched the movie. I don't think I'm gonna watch it. I'm not gonna lie. If it's not Obsession, I'm not watching it, so I don't care.
But as we know, Clark lives inside his failing furniture store. He about broke as hell. I don't know why he thought he was gonna get some bread like this. But eventually, he discovers he can go through the wall into a place of infinite space. Like, oh hell no. Y'all probably thinking, but Eustace, this isn't his fault. No, he went back outside, then chose to go back in. Once I made it out, I would have never looked back. I thought he was a test dummy black guy that's supposed to die early in the movie. He literally got chased by an unknown being from an unknown place and decided, yeah, I gotta go back there, man. Let's do it. Not with the police, not with a scientist, but with 2 teenage employees. Let's also tell nobody we're going here. And all he brought was rope and a camera. I know the budget was slim, but damn, my nigga, really? We're not gonna bring any food? Any water? We're not gonna bring a compass? Maybe a map or something?
This nigga's going into fucking dimensional. I don't even know how to phrase it. Altering dimension with monsters and replications of the real world, and this nigga's talking about food and water. See, you gotta listen to people talk, because you like, this is not somebody that you want to go on any type of excursion with. He's the type of nigga like, we're balls deep on the trail, and he's talking about some anybody got food? Anybody got snacks? Anybody got water? Brother, we're literally in the fucking back rooms, like trying to survive, terrified, trying to figure this shit out, and you're talking to me about food. Get the fuck.
Looks like he asked someone for some supplies, and they say, here, nigga, damn. They decided to tie a rope around this dude's waist and drop him down into a tunnel. Why not just tie the camera and lower it down, then pull it back up? But he went down there, seen some disgusting black goop and some clothes. That's a sign you need to go back up immediately. There ain't no treasure down there, Buster. Safe to say, that boy got snatched up down there into the pits of I don't even know where. Clark and the girl also fell down too. Now, could I survive inside the back rooms? Absolutely not. Them monsters would give me straight belt to ass. But I never would have even step foot in there. There's no objective. There's nothing to do here but die. Niggas in horror movies hate keeping their life, bro. Like, tell me what Clark was trying to accomplish by going deeper inside of this place. He already had the footage. He already took an item outside. He just wanted to get smoked. But as you know, he goes missing. So this lady, his therapist, goes and figures out where Clark went missing. Does she go back and call the police? Or does she decide to go looking for a missing alcoholic in an unknown realm? Yeah, the second one, bro. She wanders around and finds Clark after months. I don't know how the hell he didn't die in here. I guess he just running shit now. But he's low-key turned evil and kidnaps her. He's got all his goons and whatnot. They're having a family dinner. He tried acting out his failed marriage with her like it was kind of pathetic, especially because he died to a backrooms version of himself, which then went on to chase her. And all I gotta say is, bruh, I'm burning this nigga. He got a wooden leg. He built like KD.
Nah, I'm not gonna lie. I seen like this like ever since I seen like little things about the movie, they pop up on your YouTube recommended or like little shorts and shit of it. I seen this thing where he actually is low key fast as hell. Like, and it's kind of scary for somebody that tall with a peg leg to be moving that agile. But in the movie sense, what she does and kicking this nigga leg from under him, yes, that shit is like, I feel like he's one of the most beatable horror characters, if you even want to call him that. He's definitely beatable.
All I have to do is hit some DBD tech, little crossover, you know what I'm saying? So if I have the choice to avoid the back rooms entirely, yeah, I'm winning this. If I get kidnapped by Clark, I'm probably cooked. But then again, the therapist put up a pretty decent fight against Captain Clark. Now we have FNAF. Let me tell y'all boys, I wanted this to drop for like 10 years, bro. I remember I was genuinely in 3rd grade telling my classmates I can't wait for this to drop. And when it did, man, that shit was ass. I ain't gonna lie, y'all, that was terrible. You see a broke dude named Mike Schmidt takes a mysterious job guarding a rundown entertainment pizzeria. I think that's what you call it. I don't even know how to explain it for real. First night, he watches the instruction video and they let him know there's robot animatronics that roam this place freely. Like, wait, what? What you mean roam freely?
See, and this is another movie that I never understood how this genre of horror became so popular with the Five Nights at Freddy's and the giant robots that move around. But you're meaning to tell me that in the lore of the story, it's known that the robots, they wake up at night, like on some Ben Stiller Night at the Museum type shit. I didn't know that was known. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. I still don't know if that's known or not, but from what he just said in the training video that he just watched, they literally tell you like just be cautious because these robots wake up at nighttime. I would not take that job. Why would I take that job? Where I'm literally in charge of robots that have the potential to do harm to me. Why would I take that job? Why?
So the robots are just running shit around here like in a security room, don't even got a door? Why you need security if the robots is up around and they moving? Nigga, I'm gonna pick up the spatula and flip the patty, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not beefing with no robot animals, bro. I can't do it. I can literally work anywhere else. But instead, he stays and starts looking around the place. This right here is exactly what you do not want to do. You gonna find some shit you not supposed to find, or you gonna find the nigga that's trying to find you. But instead, he want to inspect Chica's face at night. At least inspect her somewhere else we were all thinking, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? This dummy was falling asleep on the job. I don't want to repeat myself too much and say just leave. So here's...
Nah, I'm not gonna lie. You can't even fault him for that. Y'all niggas don't know what it's like to work overnight. Y'all niggas don't know what it's like to for them graveyard trenches. Them graveyard trench hours. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you getting towards the end of your shift. Y'all niggas don't know what that feel like. So I understand falling asleep at the job. But you gotta understand the job that you falling asleep at. Most niggas that do security overnight anyway, they always fall asleep. Them niggas are barely awake. You know what I'm saying? Because the world is asleep. Like I'll probably say overnight, 95% of the world is not even functioning. Don't fact check that.
No solution. Don't sleep around the ops? Like what? He was in here doing Anthony Fantano album reviews too. Like bro, he don't like having none of his senses working. He was having literal dreams about missing children and still stayed. But maybe he's just like that and he ain't scared for real. The robots are creepy, but their kits are kind of trash. They be moving hella slow. They old as hell. Like you could probably just push one over and they probably break. They aren't designed the best. Think about it. You could look at a graphics card and that shit would just break. You want me to believe Freddy Fazbear falling over all 350 pounds and he ain't breaking, bro? Stop it. But Foxy on the other hand, that boy might be the truth, okay? That nigga might have the speed force or something. This feat right here is crazy. But in this movie, the animatronics aren't even really the bad part though. The main villain is Springtrap. which is a normal human in a suit with a knife, not some kind of Jarvis tickle his butthole suit, just a heavy ass useless suit. How is this knife gonna have any use? The suit is 350 pounds and gives him no benefits besides maybe like some protection. If anything, it's more risky. They literally said moving too much could make the suit lock up. I don't know how he was throwing these elite striker level kicks, but maybe just go full Elden Ring and start dodging this dude, start weaving, you know what I'm saying? How is he gonna?
Don't tell me there's scenes in a movie where these niggas are literally combat PvP. These niggas are doing taijutsu in the middle of a fucking pizzeria or an arcade. Don't tell. Like I said, I've never seen the movie, and I'm not gonna see any of it because the premise of it doesn't even interest me. With the Five Nights at Freddy's and watching big goofy, like that's just stupid. But you mean to tell me that there's fight scenes? This nigga's having fight scenes? It's crazy.
Defeat my crossover in that suit. I would have hit him with a jump scare, and once he's down, he ain't getting back up. But yeah, man, I thought these movies were pretty fun, even though FNAF is kind of trash. These are just my ideas, you know what I'm saying? I could be wrong on some of these, okay? Some of these I probably would lose. If you have ideas, you can tell me why I'm right, tell me why I'm wrong, tell me your ideas in the comments below, okay?
Man, more of the story is I like it. W video. If you're Bear in Obsession, brother, and you get what you wish for, pass the fucking button. It's that simple. It's your boy RushMoreRick. If you enjoyed the reaction video, like, comment, subscribe. Recommend me videos in the comments. We're out of here. Deuce.